So, step number one, get your hardware input. Put them in flex channels set as input flex channel. That's the first step that we have to do. So let's go for and do the first chunk of the job. Let's open the PRODIGY.MP. Let's go to the input side. And today we don't have that many options. We have bands playing from Dante, but it doesn't change a thing, right? So we skip the hardware input thing and we go straight to the DSP and say, okay, we need much more input here. So Luca is already using the first one. So let's say from 9 through 16, go to the DSP settings. From 9 through 16, we have a bunch of input. Let's start step by step with the first console. So the main act is giving me 4 channels, left, right, fields, and sub, which is the typical setup of a festival environment. Okay, so I'm gonna get the first band from network number 3, and this is gonna be from network number 4. There you go. And then I get the I can set. I'm gonna teach you something here. In the PRODIGY.MP, you can make use of the solo summing bus. So I have a solo summing bus like the console. So among the 32 summing buses that you have, if you don't touch the standard decision, the 31 and 32 is going to be used for your solo buses, right? That's the reason why they are grayed out here or black, because you cannot use it. So if you go to settings and monitoring, you see that the solo bus is activated. Therefore, whatever is soloed is sent to that solo bus, and then you can listen to that solo bus. So you can send the solo bus towards the phones. So I say, okay, through the phones number 1, I want to listen the solo bus. To the phones number 2, I want to listen the solo bus. And I want to listen to the solo bus to monitor 3 and 4. What is monitor 3 and 4? That's an interesting thing. You can set up any hardware output as an additional audition path in your system. So since for the time being, I'm not using the 2 speakers there, let's use those as if they were my reference monitor speaker that usually I have in front of us. So if I remember that correctly, they are outfield left and right. So my monitor 1 is going through the outfield left and right. So now whatever is sent to the solo should be available here in the outfield. So start with the volume down, solo this channel, and then you can listen to that, and then, okay. So the reason why I'm getting that is outfield left. Why I'm having my microphone as well. Solo clear, AA, still is feeding my outfield left and right. Because it's direct. Sorry, I didn't select the solo bus here. So now the solo bus is feeding monitor 1. Therefore, whatever is solo is now available there. So whatever I'm putting in solo is then available for my solo output, and I have the level of the solo output. It could have been my phones. It could have been the phones number 2. It could have been a local hardware output. It could have been a Dante send towards Dante Virtual Sound Card towards Smart to immediately get measured whatever I want, just soloing that time. It's going to be sent off Smart to be measured, for example. So you can use it as you want. Or it can be in Milan, something sent off a specific solo channel that you are using to transport over the ocean the solo information of the device in Milan. We will do some experiment during the lunch break. While you are doing lunch, I will show you something about the Vivaldi thing. So I can be sure that this is U2, main act, U2 left, Command C, tab V, U2 right. Then let's pretend that they are giving me a subwoofer and also sub and fields. So since I want to play the same, I'm gonna pick up again the same input channel. It's not true that I don't, but I'm simulating that. So I have another feed for subs and fields. So this is U2 fields, and this is U2 sub. So with 4 input channels input flex channel, I have under control whatever gets in from the U2 console. Forget about the redundant aspect for the time being. It's just a straight, could be MADI, AES, pair of AES, analog, whatever. For the time being, it's not important. So is that useful to use those as, well, first of all, I would like to have the left and right linked together. So right click, I'm in configuration mode, I can do whatever I want. Channel link, I want to link the behavior of the mute. So when I'm muting left and right, I'm muting both left and right and the level. Then I link the channel, and then those channels are now linked, which means that if I am soloing the channel, it's cleverly sent to left and right of my audition path. So this is going to be left and right. So this is now a stereo feed. If I solo and mono channel, this is equally sent to left and right. So it's a clever solo bus. If he knows that it's a mono feed, it's then sent to left and right both. If he knows that it becomes a stereo feed, then it's sent to left and right. If you want to know which is at this particular moment sent to the solo bus, click and hold in this yellow button, and you have the list of the channels which are soloed at the moment. Because if you are in sum mode, you can also sum more than one channel to be soloed, because it's a summing bus. So now I'm soloing 4 channel or 3 channel each, left and right, and twice the mono left and right, right? If you clear the solo bus, it's cleared. If you don't like the sum and you want to have the replace, every time you change, it's cleared, the first one. So you are soloing one by one all the channels. Then there's the PA tuning, which is something that is extremely powerful. When you are using SIM from Meyer Sound, you need 3 different feeds: the clean signal, the wet signal, and the microphone. Are you experienced with the SIM? Have you ever used SIM? So the microphone is something which is coming straight to the SIM. You know, the microphone is not going through the Prodigy. The Prodigy is giving to the SIM the clean signal and the wet signal, so you can have all the transfer function calculated by SIM. So when you select the PA tuning method of the solo bus, when you solo something like this, is not sent to left and right, but is sent the signal picked off here clean, and after the delay and the EQ, so you have the typical feeds that you need for the measurement system. So you have 3 different solo mode: sum, replace, and PA tuning, which is changing the pick-off point. It's not any longer left and right, but it's vertically at this point after the fader, especially because it's an output fader usually when you have an output feeding a PA system. So it's getting the signal at this point, so the clean signal, and at this point after the processing, including delays and EQ. So SIM is then happy. And I'm happy too, because people are stopping asking me, oh, I need a different feed. So I'm very happy about that.